Good morning everyone. I am Epitha from Thandai Periyar Government Institute of Technology, Vellore, Department of ECE. I'll be discussing about the subject microprocessors and microcontrollers. In this video lecture, we'll be discussing about the topic sensor interfacing. This is the outline of the presentation: introduction, classification of sensors, analog sensors, digital sensors, analog sensor interfacing, digital sensor interfacing. Introduction. The sensors are electromechanical devices which converts physical parameters like air, wind, speed, light, color into its corresponding electrical signals. The microcontrollers are interfaced with sensors for a particular task. The classification of sensors. Sensors are classified into two types: analog sensors and digital sensors. Analog sensors. Analog sensors will produce sinusoidal wave as output, and these signals need some analog to digital converters for interfacing with microcontroller unit. The examples are light sensor and pressure sensor. The features of ADC 0804. In later slides, we will be discussing about the interfacing of ADC 0804 with 8051 microcontroller. So before moving on to that, let us see some of the features of ADC 0804. First is the 8-bit resolution, then 0 to 5 volt input voltage range, then built-in clock generator, differential analog voltage inputs, no zero adjustment, reference voltage. Resolution. The resolution of an ADC, it shows how accurately it will sample or convert the analog signals into digital values, that is zeros and ones. Step size. It is also one of the feature of ADC 0804, and this step size, it is the voltage difference between the one digital level and the next digital level. So these are the some of the features of ADC 0804. Moving on to the pin diagram explanation of ADC 0804. First is the chip select. It is an active low pin and it is used to activate ADC 0804. Then read pin. It is an input pin which is being active at low, and it stores the result in an internal register and after the conversion of the analog data, and this pin helps to get the data out of the ADC 0804. When chip select is equal to 0, high to low pulse is given to this RD pin. Whereas while moving on to the next, that is the write pin, it is also an input pin and it is active low, which is used to initiate the ADC to start the conversion process. When chip select is equal to 0, right, it makes a low to high transition. Then the ADC, it starts the conversion process. Then clock in. This is an input pin that is connected to an external clock source. Then interrupt. This is an output pin and it is active low. When the conversion is over, this pin goes low. Then analog input to ADC. Then analog input, it is being connected to the ground. Then analog ground, it is connected to the ground. Then V reference by 2, it is the reference voltage. If this pin is not connected or left open, then default reference voltage will be 5 volt and the analog input voltage will be in the range of 0 to 5 volt. Then this is the digital ground, and D0 to D7, these are the output bits of binary data, and this is the clock reset. 19th pin is the clock reset. Then the final one, 20th VCC, this is the power supply of ADC. So this is the pin diagram explanation of ADC 0804. Moving on to the ADC 0804 interfacing with 8051. In this we will just see some simple connections. Okay, so apply 5 volt to the pin 40 and 31 of microcontroller, ground pin 20, connect crystal 11.0592 megahertz to pin 18 and 19 in parallel to 33 picofarad capacitors. Then connect the reset button to 9 of microcontroller. Then connect port 3 of pin 7 to chip select, port 3 of pin 6 to read of ADC 0804, then port 3 of pin 5 to write pin of ADC 0804, then port 3 of pin 4 to interrupt of ADC 0804. So these are some of the connections. Then later at the end, connect port 1 of microcontroller with the 8-bit output of this ADC 0804 and connect port 0 with the 8-bit input of 16x2 LCD. So this is about the interfacing of ADC 0804 with 8051 microcontroller. Then this is the code. First is the header file, then input port, it read the values to ADC, then output ports are connected to LEDs, then the register select and enable are to be used for controlling the LCDs. Then port 3 pins of 0, 1, 2 and 3 are used as chip select, read, write, read and interrupt, and the delay function is being declared, and reading the values from ADC displaying on LEDs. Then finally declaring the input port as 0 and declaring the output port as declaring the input port as 1 and declaring the output port as 0. Then moving on to the digital sensors. Digital sensor, it gives the on-off pulses at the output side. Basically all the digital sensors are analog in nature, but in the back end these are interfaced with the comparators. The examples are IR sensor, ultrasonic sensor and PIR sensors. So these are the features of 8051. In later slides we will be discussing about interfacing of DHT11 sensors with 8051 microcontroller. So before getting into that, we will just see some of the features of 8051. So these are the features of 8051 microcontroller. Moving on to the pin diagram of 8051. This is the pin diagram, and the pin diagram explanation is pins 1 to 8. These pins are known as port 1, and this port, it does not serve any other port functions. So it is internally pulled up and bidirectional IO port. Then pin 9. So pin 9, it is the reset pin which is being used to reset the microcontroller values to its initial values. Then pins 10 to 17. Pins 10 to 17 are these pins are known as port 3 pins, and this port, it serves some functions like interrupt, control signals, timer input and serial communication and so on. And pin 18 and 19, these pins are used for interfacing an external crystal to get the system clock. And pin 20, this pin it is being grounded. And pin 21 to 28, these pins are known as port 2, and it serves as IO port, and higher order buses and bus signals are also multiplexed using these ports. And pin 29, it is program store enabled, and it is being used to read a signal from the external program memory. Then pin 30, it is ALE, it stands for address latch enable, and it is used to demultiplex the address data signal or port. And pin 30, it is EA, which stands for external access input, and it is used to enable or disable the external memory interfacing. And pin 32 to 39, These pins are known as port 0. It also serves the IO port, and lower order addresses and data bus signals are multiplexed using this ports. And the pin 40, this pin, it is used to provide the power supply to the circuit. So this is the pin diagram explanation of 8051. Moving on to the DHT11 sensor interfacing with 8051. So this DHT11, it is a single wire digital humidity temperature sensor which provides humidity and temperature values serially. This it can measure the relative humidity in percentage and temperature in degrees Celsius in the range of 0 to 50 degrees Celsius. And as we see in the diagram, it has 4 pins, in which 2 pins are used for the supply and 1 is not being used, and the second one, it is being used for data. This data pin, it is the only pin being used for communication, and the pulses of different T on and T off are decoded as logic 1 or logic 0. Then in this DHT11 sensor is connected to port 2 of the microcontroller, as we see in the diagram. Hence the above circuit diagram, it shows the interfacing of 8051 with the DHT11 sensor. So this is the code. First initialize the LCD, then defining the pin number to interface a DHT11 sensor, and then sending the start pulses of a DHT11 sensor by making low to high on the data pins. Then here connect DHT11 output pin, then timer 0 delay function is being initialized. Then over here load the higher 8-bit in TH0 and load lower 8-bit to TL0. Start the timer, then wait until timer 0 flag set, stop the timer 0, then clear timer 0 flag. Then timer 0 delay function, then timer 0 of mode 1, that is the 16-bit timer mode, then load higher 8-bit in TH0 and load lower 8-bit in TL0, and start the timer 0, wait until the timer 0 flag set, then stop the timer 0, then clear the timer 0 flag. Then microcontroller, it sends the request and set to low pin, wait for about 20 milliseconds, then set to high pin, then receiving the response from DHT11, then receiving the data, then check the received bit, it is either 0 or 1. If pulse is greater, then it is of logic high, otherwise it is of logic low. Then initialize this LCD, then send the start pulse, then receiving the response, then storing the first 8-bit in I_RH, then next 8-bit in D_RH, then next 8-bit in I_temp, then next 8-bit in D_temp, then store the next 8-bit in checksum. So after storing these values, after receiving the required response, it displays the received data on LCD 16x2 along with the error indication. So as of now, we have discussed about the sensor interfacing and the classification of sensors with its interfacing. Thank you.